Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So if you've tried to catch a flight in the last couple of months, you've probably been rescheduled or delayed or at worst completely canceled and refunded or, airline refunded where they give you a voucher or something like that. And, it really sucks to deal with, but I'm sure you've noticed that it's not just you, that this is very widespread and it's not just among regular people either. I saw a story, it was like probably a week ago, where Pete Buttigieg, who's the Secretary of Transport for the United States, he had a flight get canceled. So it's like, if our elected officials are even getting their flights delayed and canceled, like, what does that say for the rest of us? What are you going to expect when you try and plan this trip next week? So, if you hadn't seen it, there was a massive protest that started yesterday at Love Field in Texas. Some 1,300 plus strong pilots lined up demanding better pay, better wages, which, yeah, I'm for it. I think every industry is struggling right now simultaneously while saying they're getting record profit. So, yeah, that needs to be shared with your workers, especially in an industry like airline travel. You're moving people. And for most of us, yeah, I've only ever used flights to go on vacation or take trips. I never use it for work, but there's plenty of people who use the airline industry for work. Their business conferences or, meeting investors or anything like that. So if we can't reliably use this industry, what does that say for the future of it? And it starts with your workers. It starts with hiring more people, which would definitely solve the problem that all of your pilots are having. And if you look at that video, you probably notice something about these pilots, or most of them at least. They hire a lot of white dudes. And that's just sort of the nature of the beast, like where they pull from and the, type of industry that it is. But I'd be willing to bet that there's going to be a hiring boom soon in that industry. And I mean, it's good to get into. Commercial piloting is really lucrative. You can travel. Depending on the company you work for, the pay's decent. Um, that'll probably go up in the next couple of months because you got 1,300 plus pilots stopping flights because they want to get paid better. Which, yeah, more power to them. That's how you get it done. And yeah, it does suck, and you've probably complained about your flight getting canceled or your trip being ruined because you can't catch the flight. And I get it, you know. I don't make, whenever I take a flight, it's months in advance. So I've cleared it with my bosses. I've made sure that, my house is going to be taken care of. Like everything's good. And then for me to drive an hour to the airport for you to tell me, right when I get there that, no, how about you take it on Tuesday instead of Friday? I will lose my mind. Like I get the anger from it, but once you start to understand that it's because your peers, you know, workers want better rights, it starts to feel a little better. At least for me, it does. And I hope it does for you too. You know, if they can, it'll make everything with that whole airline experience better. How many times in recent times have you been on a flight where, oh, we're not offering this right now? Oh, well, it's delayed. Oh, well, we can't offer these amenities. They need to hire more people. So, hey, if that's something you're into, I'd be willing to bet they're going to start offering free school for it. So, keep an eye out for that. I can't fly. My vision's too bad, but you know, maybe male stewardess is in is in the future for me. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully, y'all haven't had any flights canceled on you, but if you have, sorry to hear that. And until next time, I hope y'all have a good day.